We start with the standard HTML boilerplate. We include the Tailwind CSS script to handle the layout and colors quickly without writing a ton of custom CSS. Here we add some custom flair. The .runner class gets a CSS transition so that when we change the lane, left, or jump, bottom, the player slides smoothly instead of teleporting. We also define a spin animation to make our coins rotate. We create the main container with a dark background. We also set up the UI dashboard to display the title, controls instructions, and the live score of coin counters. This is the game board. We use relative positioning for the container and absolute positioning for the player. This coordinate system allows us to move the player around using left for lanes and bottom for jumping pixel values. A simple game over a message that stays hidden class until the player hits an obstacle. We grab references to all our HTML elements so we can manipulate them in JavaScript. We define the x-coordinates for our 3 lanes, left 60px, middle 150px, and right 240px. We start the player in the middle lane, index 1. We listen for arrow keys. If left is pressed and we aren't already at the edge, we decrease the lane index. Same logic for right. We then update the player's left CSS property to move them visually. The jump logic uses 2 loops. The up loop increases the bottom position until we hit the peak, 120px. Then, it cancels itself and starts the down loop, which decreases the position back to the ground. This function creates a new obstacle or coin. It picks a random lane, 0, 1, or 2, positions the item just above the visible screen, 40px, and adds it to the game board. Inside the item's movement loop, we move it down by 3 pixels every frame. We then grab the bounding box of both the player and the item to check for collisions. This looks complex, but it's standard box collision. We check if the rectangles of the player and the item overlap horizontally and vertically. We add a little buffer, +10-10, to make the game more forgiving, so you don't crash if you barely graze an edge. If a collision happens, for a coin, we add points and remove the coin. For an obstacle, we set game over to true and show the end screen. If the item goes off the bottom of the screen without hitting the player, we clean it up, remove it. If it was an obstacle, that means the player successfully dodged it, so we increase the score. Finally, we start the game loops. We spawn obstacles every 2.2 seconds and coins every 1.6 seconds.